What's up, Agents? Zero here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys 5 cool features that are exclusive to Minecraft Pocket Edition Redstone. Now, before we go ahead and get started, there are a few things that I need to go and mention. First off, these are not the only features that are exclusive to Pocket Edition. I want to go ahead and get that out of the way right now. There are a few other things that are going on that no other version have, but these are by far the coolest things that Pocket Edition has to offer. Also because of the 1.2 update coming out, who knows how soon. That's actually technically the Better Together, which is going to be combining Pocket Edition with Console Edition. So if you're watching this video at a later date, chances are some of these features are no longer going to be exclusive. So if you're watching this at an earlier date, enjoy these features that are exclusive to us while you can. So yeah, the first is the Observer. Now yes, I know the Observer is in fact in all of their versions of Minecraft as of right now. However, it's the texture of the Observer that is exclusive to Pocket Edition. Now I'm going to be showing on screen what the Observer looks like in the other versions of Minecraft. In fact, when the Observer was first being developed for Pocket Edition, which by the way, Pocket Edition was the first version to actually have the Observer, this is the texture that they used, but they scrapped that texture for whatever reason. So now if we come all the way to the back, this is the texture that they have now. Now the Observer does the exact same thing regardless of what texture you use. In fact, I actually have a resource pack installed that will change just the Observer so it looks like what it does on the other versions of Minecraft. I'm not even sure I can even find that resource pack anymore. I'm going to do some searching. If I can find said resource pack, I'm going to put it down in the description. I can't make any promises, but it changes just the Observer and nothing else, so that looks like what it's supposed to look like, not only in the developmental versions of Pocket Edition when it was first made, but also in the other versions of Minecraft as well. Up next on our list is the Piston. Now, obviously the Piston isn't really exclusive to Pocket Edition. In fact, it came in PC first, but what's exclusive to Pistons in Pocket Edition is their extended texture. Now, in PC, they are just one flat, it's just one flat pole, whereas in Pocket Edition, as you can see, it's got a little bit of a 3D texture. So it's actually 2 separate parts to the pole, which I think is relatively cool. This is another thing that I think is probably one of the better features for Pocket Edition Redstone. Again, I do not know if this is going to stay like this forever with the whole Better Together thing. Next up on the list is with Pistons. Once again, this one is actually super useful for actually creating some rather interesting redstone machines. So as you can see, it obviously turns the piston on, but here's the thing. I have redstone dust on top of the piston. Now, ordinarily, if you're playing on other versions of Minecraft, well, this is technically possible, but as soon as you retract the piston, the redstone dust itself would break. Whereas in Pocket Edition, it does not do that. So you can in fact have redstone dust on top of pistons, and you can use them on various different things. You also gotta make sure that the redstone dust signal strength reaches to where you're going, otherwise you're gonna have a little bit of a problem. But yeah, that is one thing that's exclusive to Pocket Edition. Now, I'm going to say right now that I'm pretty sure in Better Together that this feature will be coming to the other versions of Minecraft. They're getting the exact same update. I'm not 100% sure because as of recording this, well, Better Together is quite a long ways away, but that is something that can be extremely useful in a number of different redstone situations. Next up on our list is redstone dust on top of glass blocks. Now, you may not normally think anything of this, but this is not possible in PC. I'm not quite sure what mechanic in PC that prevents you from putting redstone dust on top of glass, but it's just one of those things that's just not capable of doing. And because it's a transparent block, you can create what's known as a redstone layer. The redstone layer is basically like a zigzag of blocks. Normally you use half slabs upside down in order to create a redstone ladder, but because the glass blocks are in fact transparent blocks just like slabs are, you can use this to do the exact same thing. If I go ahead and flick this lever once, maybe, there we go, it turns the lamp on. Now because these are transparent blocks, if I were to break this redstone dust right here, well, it does not power because it is not powering a full block. It's only powering a transparent block. And last but not least on our list is moving up blocks with inventories. Now, I've got some stuff inside of this chest, I've got some stuff inside this furnace, and I've got some stuff inside this brewing stand. Other versions of Minecraft, this is not possible. So let me go and flick this lever. It moves every single one of these, and I can go ahead and retract this. Now, I'm not 100% certain on the brewing stands for PC. I could be completely wrong, and this is something that PC is able to do. Furnaces, I know for a fact on PC, pistons are not able to move in the slice. They're just like obsidian in that they're just not movable objects. And then chests on PC, well, if you were to use pistons, then they would break the piston entirely and drop their entire contents all over the ground. Whereas this, it just moves the chest and doesn't even affect the inventory at all. And this is probably one of the features that I know PC players would love to have, but it's just not possible for them. This is probably one of the most useful things in Pocket Edition Redstone to begin with, because you can use this in a number of different ways. You can hide chests using this mechanic. I remember I made a video on a multi-block swapper, and you can actually use chests with it. You can fit a total of 4 chests in that swapper, and you can swap between all 4 different chests to have 4 different sets of inventories. I actually have one of these in my piston house down in the basement with a number of different items in it, which comes in really handy in a number of situations. But with that, that's probably where I'm going to end the video off. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. One more, then make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPE0 to stay updated. This has been Juice Studios. Thank you guys for watching. And with that, I will see you guys later.